All right, everyone. It's been fun times. Not really. Trying to figure out what's going on. So yeah, that's been a thing. Oh, that's kind of been a thing. So, all right, we are back now. I think the page is sort of working. I've had to link it to Facebook, and it's been just a big old mess today. But we'll see if this will get going here. We're gonna try to finish up. Oh, come on. Alright, we're gonna try to finish this up. We will get to the ship, and then I'm probably going to switch over to PlayStation after that. Because I want to play some different games. So I want to go over to PlayStation here in a bit. So let's see here. I guess I can fast travel here. Hopefully the enemies that were here don't respawn. They probably do. And they brought some lunch in, so I took time to do that while I was trying to figure out how to get the fundraising working. So, all right. Now we need to go over here. All right, let's get our weapon ready. Oh, I'll just take all your things. Is there anything in here? Knock, knock. May have gotten everything out here already. Looks like we did. Oh. Okay. Well, maybe not. We'll get some ammo. Alright. Ammo never hurt anything.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Okay.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A Geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Alright.
Over in the hot
Where can I find her?
Tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Alright, fine.
Well, look at you, buzzing around the Aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. Thank the Eternal. Wait, Marauder Camp. Is she all right? Queen of the Marauders, huh? That's what comes of watching serials. Rots your gray. If you could bring her home, I'd be obliged. And if you could cross off some Marauders on the way, I'd be much obliged.
Alright. Okay, well... So that's changed, so let's go bring her back. Okay. Okay. So where am I at now? She was in Marauder. She's over here. I can't fast travel there. Crap. Alright. Well, let's run over here. Hopefully this area is still cleaned out. I really don't want to do any more fighting. So far, so good.
What I wouldn't do for a Wentworth. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong. And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if she's much of a bandit queen, so... Let's go back. So, what is this? Okay. Well, that's probably gonna have some stuff in it. Let's go ahead. Grace.
What is it? We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know
well,
if
that's
I can
mighty
do
kind of
something
you.
For you.
Boom, level 6. Alright, let's see. Alright, I really don't want to do any more into that. money. Let's see here. One, two. Let's see. Man, I don't know. 3. 4, 5. Then I'll put the other 5 in here. Alright, I got another perk. Yep, let's do that. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, wrong. I got a pistol. Nice. Let's put the weapon down.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town. Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is,
Don't
I've been,
say.
well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good.
Okay.
My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. I wish I knew. I wagered the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the third's gone, I can't say. Would you? I'd be grateful.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip him out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Okay. Alright, so there is a way to appease both people. We will do that here in a second. Alright, so... oh wow. There's all kinds of stuff in here. Who's this guy?
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own bare hands. Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Oh. One's there, one's there. Okay. 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 Three, 7, 4, 8, 9, 9.
Ready when you are. Easy.
I just realized I had the mic on mute this whole time. I'm sorry about that. This is a MSU Hitman live from Moonbase Market in Soulard, the suburb of St. Louis. Here for Extra Life. The Extra Life site was attacked this morning, so things are not going good with it. I do have it set up through Facebook to donate through there, so if you did donate, just double check and make sure your donation went through. I greatly appreciate it. If not, just watch me as I continue the opening area here to the Outer Worlds. We're doing one of the last side quests before the end of the game here, or the end of the game, the end of this area. Ugh. Hello, soldier. All right. What the? Messages. So. Okay. Oops. Forgot. Okay. Oh, here we go. Nothing. Locker. Don't need that. Okay.
Shh.
Okay.
Mark.
Okay. Alright, so we got that. Okay, so journal. So supposedly the third volume is also here. Nope. Okay. Let's see. Nope. Not there. Not there. I am not seeing this third one. Okay. No. 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 Water parts. Oh, locked. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take $357. Ooh, a plasma rifle. Alright, nobody sees me. Steal all. There's the vending machine. Okay. Hard. Let me guess, it's probably in there. I'm betting it's in there. Well. Is there a way to get there from here? Answer looks to be no. Okay. Alright, well I guess we will go to the main area here. Okay. Alright, well, let's go to the plant. Alright, sorry about that. Muted the mic there. I'm half sick. So I am needing to down Sucrets and Ludens so that I can keep this up. Alright. Geothermal plant time. I think I already looted these. Yeah, I already looted these. Okay. Alright, so it is time to... Oh, you know what? Let's get rid of that. And where is... Revolver? Where's my... Shock. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. Alright, so...
I always wanted to poke around in here.
So I have equipped this pistol with a shock mod, so it deals shock damage now. Alright, I'm gonna see Scout here try to find an alternate way in.
Processing.
Shit. Okay. Let's sneak around, because they can hear footsteps apparently. Okay, well. Obviously can't go in that way. And open passageway here.
System.
Here we go! Don't mess with us.
Okay.
How's the game so far?
Pretty good, pretty good. Like, yeah, I mean, it looks incredible, and it's just like, it's not buggy. This is like the first Obsidian game where I've not really had any bugs, you know, like, soon, you know. I mean, not to say, you know, that they're exactly like Bethesda, but, you know, they've not, you know, they've not had the best track record, but, I mean, it's just running flawlessly. You know, the dialogue options are all really good. If you spec down that tree, you can do a whole bunch of secondary, you know, things through that. So yeah, I mean, it's really awesome. And I mean, I have Game Pass, so I didn't buy this. Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, I mean, Game Pass is just so crazy, especially with this game because it's. I mean, Microsoft owns Obsidian now, but when this first started, Obsidian was independent. This is actually published this is actually published by 2K. Yeah. So.
I'll let you get back.
Oh, yeah, cool. Oh. Oh.
That's the last of them.
Am I encumbered? Oh, yeah, I am. Okay. Okay. Mm, 50, two-handed, two-handed, two-handed. That. I don't need two shotguns. Don't need two shotguns of the same. Let's see. Lockpick armor. Yeah, we'll sell that. That's worth more money. Oh. So, we have to go inside there. Okay. Is there anything else outside? Oh, vending machine. Okay. Alright. Anything else? Ooh, a grenade launcher. Okay. Anything else? Oh, here we go. Alright, there's that. Anything else? Scientist here. Nope, no. Nope, can't get in there. Okay. Alright, so let's go inside. Oh. Okay. Alright, well, let's sell. Let's sell that one that is Oh yeah, yeah,
Really good.
yeah. I just started it today, so I hadn't had a chance to start it yet. So
Honestly, if I were going to recommend any Obsidian game now, it had to be this.
yeah,
It used to be Kodo True with the restored content mod. Now it's this.
yeah, yeah. Most definitely. And plus, if you have an Xbox or something, I mean, you can, you can do Game Pass for a month or something. Right.
Looking forward to this.
Well, I have Game Pass, so I just might as well. I have Game Pass through August 2021, so I might as well, just get.
Bring it back for the next console.
Yeah, I mean, it's something. It's going forward. I mean, it's something. So, I mean, something like that is tempting me to get Xbox first instead of PlayStation. But if they do some type of Horizon 2 or something at launch, I'm gonna be like, ah.
And since Obsidian now is owned by Microsoft, I
Right.
really hope that they can crank out sooner rather than later.
Yeah, or I'm totally thinking that they didn't anticipate everybody being, disappointed that there wasn't romance. I just
I was okay with that. I'm just like, that's fine.
yeah.
I'm here for a story and I want a good adventure. That's
Yeah.
what I want.
But if they did an expansion next year for this, I would almost guarantee that they're gonna put all that in there. I would imagine. I don't know. Maybe not. But GameStop's like sold out of physical copies nationwide.
That's where I bought it.
Yeah.
I'm not above getting new copies from GameStop.
Right.
But like as soon as I went there, they're like, we don't have PlayStation 4 ones. We don't have any more. I'm like, I just want the Xbox One. They're like, oh, we have 2 copies here.
Yep. Well, my store didn't have that many extra Xbox copies. We only had like 2.
Yeah, see? That's the same deal with the GameStop I went to.
Yeah.
Pick it up.
I think it's because of Game Pass, probably.
It's still fun. I think I'm going to replay it
Yeah.
and go with the corporate route next.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm going to try to do, there is a way to like make both sides happy at the beginning here with the power.
I messed up as soon as I got to corporate world.
Uh-huh.
Corporate city. They call it Byzantium in here.
Uh-huh.
And just let me give you a heads up. You want to sneak.
Sneak.
If there are any enemies around and they are alert, sneak around or just don't shoot at them.
Okay.
So it makes the whole world manic.
Oh, okay.
Or the whole city, I should say.
I got you. Okay. Is that where you go next once you get the ship repaired?
No.
No, that's further on. Okay.
That's like a little less than midway.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm still trying to do all the first stuff to get the ship repaired. So, when you meet the medic, I assume like after that,
Yeah.
Okay.
So, as soon as you get off-world, I'm not going to tell you where you
Okay.
go, but you meet 2 more people who can potentially become a companion.
Okay. I got the one dude. He's waiting at the ship.
Yeah, Vicar Max.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got him, and then I've got Persetti, or whatever her name is, here at the start.
2 of his character quests.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do, like, this is going to be, like, I'm doing everybody's quest. We're just, we're going to BioWare this thing, everybody's companion quest. Let's go.
Better than anything BioWare has made.
Well, right, but I mean, we're just saying we're doing all that stuff.
So is
Yeah.
this what you're playing 24 hours?
No, I'm going to get off world, and then I'm going to switch over to PlayStation, and I brought all of that plus what's on the hard.
Madon.
Oh, it's not.
It's okay. I'm just not a fan of those kind of horror games.
Okay, I got you. I didn't know because you could do 5 players, so I didn't know if we wanted to, if we wanted to do a 5-player thing. And then I've got like Jackbox and stuff as well. So, yeah. So I mean, I've got pretty much any single player.
Just do Devil May Cry.
Yeah. I need to start it. I bought the dang game and it never started it.
Oh, I just beat it within like 3 days. I just sat down, had a weekend to myself, and said, let's just go.
Ah.
Get through it.
I gotcha. Well, I hope the site gets working, because it's been kind of with the site not working, but maybe we'll get it going here. Where is I had? Huh. That's weird. Thought I had.
Oh, and just some advice: if you're gonna tinker any weapons and armor, wait until you get your science up to 80.
Okay. Alright, yeah, all I did was install the one mod from a quest to make...
Mods are fine.
Yeah.
But tinkering so that you get your lower level weapons and armor up to
Okay.
current level or beyond.
Yeah.
Just wait until you get science up to 80.
Okay. Yeah, all I did, I put a mod on this one to make it electric damage for this area. Well, dang, I thought I had... I guess I don't. Oh, there it is. I have it equipped. That's why it wasn't showing up.
Well, man, enjoy the game.
Alright, will do. Thank you. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna... I don't know... Stealth skills +5. Okay. Determination, handguns, stealth skills.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Okay.
Wish I could do that.
Okay. Control room. Okay. Oh. Terminal. What's in ye old terminal? Okay.
Nice.
Okay, take all.
Okay, gone quiet. Wow! Great work!
Okay. Oh, crit. You could, like, not get in front of me. Okay. Unlock door. Okay. 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 Can't hack that. Okay. Crap. Oh, another crit. Nice. Oh, here, is this the security? Nope. Is this? Okay. Barn, huh? Okay.
Nicely done.
Dang it. Still not finding. Alright, everyone. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, sorry about that everyone. I was trying to hold down until I switched over to PlayStation to have a bio break, but was not cooperating, and now I'm encumbered, of course. Alright. Alright, you gotta... Oh, it's one-handed? Alright. You're getting broken down. Plasma rifle. Bolter pistol. That's what I have right now, right? Yeah. So that's two-handed. We'll keep the two-handed for now. Assault rifle. Don't I already have? Oh. Okay, we're gonna break that down. Plasma rifle, light machine gun, grenade launcher, plasma rifle. These are both the same. So, assault rifle, sawed-off shotgun, revolver, that. Wait, I have an assault rifle equipped. Right? Right. Okay, so we can... Alright. What is that? Melee weapon skills? Yeah, that's getting broke down. Don't need that. Alright. Okay. Receptionist. Excellent. Oh, repair bay. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the journal. It's back over there. Shoot. Bard. Okay. Okay. I need the key card, which I don't have. Okay. Alright. And that's over here. Okay.
System.
All right. Oh. Got one more. Okay. Okay.
No, 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 just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real. Go away.
Where?
You're not real. You're not real.
Where is this person talking from? They're down there, I guess?
You're not real. No, 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 just leave me alone. No, 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 just leave me alone. Get away! No, no, no. No, 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 just leave me alone.
Okay. It's down there. Okay. I'm real.
No, 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 just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot, scram. You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna critic, Aetherwave personality, chairman of the board, galactic defender, Sisty Pig tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Mechanicals lost their bolts, opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Prodding irons.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
Okay. Ah, well, there's... Okay. Oh, crap. Does she have a hammer? She has a big one. Okay. Oh. Two-handed. And one-handed. Weight is 3. Stealth skills plus 5. Combination tech skills, stealth skills, lockpick. Okay. Oh, that's where it is, because I moved it to junk. What room? I don't know what room he's talking about. Okay.
Great work.
Okay. Okay.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Okay.
Unexpected. Halt. System searching for unauthorized. Mode. Searching for.
Look out!
Okay. I guess I killed all the... Okay. Okay. Dang it, we're in the same boat. Okay. All there. Dang it. Oh, security chief's corpse. Over here. Okay. Okay. Shot cannon. Okay. Alright, so return to Ludwig, return to Thomas. Alright. Just about done. That's the workbench. Dang it. Okay. Okay. Main room, finally.
Where are we headed? He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda. I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him. Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
Okay.
Want to go. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil? Something you need?
Okay.
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the spacer's choice. All systems fully operational. Return journey successfully completed. Spacer's Choice would like to thank you for complying with your duties.
Alright, okay. Alright, gotta go to the next routing switch. It's over here.
Last. Once we do this, there's no going back.
Okay.
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Alright. So let's make a hard save file here. Okay, let's go see if I can do this properly. Alright, get me out of this dungeon, please. Alright. Oh, okay, here we go.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients. Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my
there's
boy
the
in
answer.
cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Okay, going to Edgewater. All right, let's go do the best of both worlds.
Heard something outside the walls today.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town. I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna. I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Yeah, goodbye. You suck. Requires Reed's key to unlock. Yay, we did it, everyone. We did it. We did it, everyone. We did it. Alright, so now... Map. Region.
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Okay. Okay.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? No kidding. Really? Well, which one? Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Well, don't keep me in suspense. Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment. Well, don't keep me in suspense. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit. Adelaide said that? Was she sober at the time? I never imagined she'd step foot in Edgewater long as Reed ran the town. Something must have changed in Edgewater. Adelaide's good as family. If she's going back, so are we.
Okay. Points available. 5. Alright. Now we go fast travel back here. Or fast travel, we'll just go straight to here. Let's go straight there.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple of bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Shock, melee. Hmm. £15. Alright. Well, you coming with me?
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that. You mean about the mission being too clean? There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
When she was 12.
Sure, but folks got long memories around here. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing, and next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of Zero G rolling out the front door and into the road. It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of Zero G? Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Rose still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool. I know, but Vickers says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me. Sorry. I know, it's none of my business. It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking. Maybe so, but we don't think on it that way.
Okay. Can I just go back to... Yep. Yep, fast travel back. Alright, we're gonna wrap this up here in a bit here. We'll get the ship going and maybe go to the next area and then call it there.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Okay.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Take it to anywhere.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Oh. Alright, we got... Alright. The Unreliable takes flight.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kilkelly. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits, first-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Okay, well, Let's go find my quarters.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy-like, ain't it? Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was. Except for my schooling years, I was always beside him. Or tied to him. He used to carry me about in a sling when I was real little. When I got older, he set me to sorting tools and parts while he worked. Later, he taught me simple fixes like busted crate latches. I'm not exactly a model employee. Not like he wanted. The kind that stays quiet and gets the right work done in the right order every day. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us. Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling. Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed. About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh, look at the time. Sorry to bend your ears so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape. That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
So you're gonna call her it, not she?
Though my voice is currently pitched to suggest female, I possess no gender. Any pronoun preferred by the user is acceptable.
Hello, I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Thinking of tinkering at the workbench? I used to love watching Alex work. Now I like watching you.
Bathrooms. Where's the captain's quarters? Examine. Oh, this is, what's his name? Alright, where's the captain's quarters at? What is this? Okay. I have to ask her about that. Okay, fine. This is the holographic shroud. Okay. 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 Okay, well, the groundbreaker we go.
Please arrive. Arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Alright, let's see if we can get this science weapon. Alright, we'll see if we can get that science weapon here real quick before we go to the next area and call it for this game. Part of Extra Life.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it! Blast, that's loud. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Welcome. What the?
Oh, thank the law. Your skin has spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout. Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals. Of course. So what's on your mind? Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper. Absolutely. Let's talk. Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia. I enjoyed the occasional aether wave drama in my youth. Not anymore. All board propaganda. I'd rather not be brainwashed. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know. Remarkably well. After all, I managed to revive you without too many adverse side effects. We're even having a real conversation. That's progress. I still need your help, however. The sooner we discover the location of those chemicals, the sooner we can begin reviving the Hope's colonists. Get me those chemicals, and I'll revive the Hope. Revive the Hope, put a stop to the... My progress is... I'm well aware of your scientific acumen, but you're far better suited to working in the field than I am. Leave the blackboard work to me. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. But the conventional theories are wrong. We'll do our... I'd best get...
Okay. Okay. Oh. Science weapons.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find the target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Okay. Alright, well, let's go. Alright, there's another weapon on the Groundbreaker. Okay. Got the shrink ray. Now we're just gonna go to okay.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Can we talk? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
No. So 4 other companions left to go.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
Hey, no offense, but I don't think this walking Saltunican's gonna appreciate you interrupting.
Keep talking, Millstone. See what happens. Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
So, go space yourself. Problem solved.
You must really want a truncheon through your teeth. Do what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Hey, thanks for joining the stream. It's me,
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Okay. Alright, so... Journal.
Customs
Is this two different?
Right this way.
Oh. Or mandated. Restricted stock. I'll have to see about those.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No.
You noticed, huh?
I guess. Okay.
What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. You sure you didn't just step off one of the interstellar freighters? There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all.
Or you don't work at all.
Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that. Sounds like, yeah. But from where I sit, it's all coming through loud and clear. They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway. The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Be seeing you.
Okay.
Huh?
Captain,
well,
could I have a moment of your time?
All right.
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
Translator.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures. I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination. Thank you, Captain.
Okay. All right. And with that and a full list of quests here, wow, we just got companion quest, the main quest. We've got all kinds of stuff here. We got side quests. We got all kinds of stuff here, but I'm going to switch games and consoles. I'm going to go over to PS4. So we're going to switch over. What do I want to start with? I kind of want to start a game. So I'm probably going to put in Control, and we'll play that for a while and see what happens. So I'm going to switch games here, and I'll see you on the flip side over on the PS4 side, and we'll pick up on Control. Peace out, everybody.